Okay, I think we're live. I'm pretty sure we're live. I am live. I'm alive. That's the most important thing. Okay, as soon as somebody says they can hear us, there's no echo, and there's video, because it's been a while since I streamed. Let's see. Maybe not. Who knows? Maybe I'm not even here. Hello? 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 Yes? Hold on. Internet, it's for you. Alright. I'm not dropping any frames, so that's a good thing. So, let's just... there we go. How you doing, Ice Guardian? Euphrates Ghost, what's up? It's been quiet. I can hear. But can he see? That sounds good. We are live. There we go. Oh, Miss Tina, the board gamer. Okay, so I got a lot of things to catch up. First of all, it has been forever since I've been live. And I know maybe you're thinking I'm abandoning the live stream and everything like that. You have to understand, I have been in such a groove with material that catching up with Patreon, I've been in a groove with painting. It's been kind of nice not having that pressure of having to, you know, go live and play a game live, because I've been really dialed in on getting good content out. I think the content's been a lot better. I'm trying to learn a new camera, which is charging, which Tina was supposed to call me on Friday, but she didn't. That's okay, Tina. That's okay. And also, I've been very, very, very busy painting. And I've been in a nice groove where I can come out here for about an hour, hour and a half, and then go in for a bit. And it's been nice. I think the taped painting sessions have been really, really, really good. I'm still learning the camera. Now, you're going to see this week, there's a lot of painting this week. Tomorrow, there's nothing, but tomorrow, you're going to hear about the new drop from Miniature Market. The new list, the next 2 weeks. There's a video about Killzone team, the Orcs, where we kind of break down their box. I only did that one because I thought breaking down the box was kind of boring. The next day you see me fix some Orcs. Then you're going to see me fix some Space Wolves. Then it's going to be another thing from Hate. And then we are branching out to some other things that you're going to be seeing. You're going to see Kingdom Death Monster with the new camera, which I think looks fantastic. I'm still trying to learn this camera. This camera has been, it's a big learning curve. I'm buying another one to replace this one up here. And I just got to get the gimbal down because I'm really giving you some angles. But I think my painting, since I have the new camera, has been better than it's ever been because I'm a little more conscious of it. I mean, well, I don't know if you guys watch the videos or not, but, you know, I mean, take a look at that dude. Huh? I mean, that dude's nasty. And then if you haven't seen the latest one, which is the Maw, that one just came out today. I mean, look at that. That's disgusting. I've done all the big figures. I've got like 3 left, I think. Two or three left. It's all taped. So we've got that all scheduled out. So I'm really excited about that. Check those videos out. I think they're informative. I try to keep them short and concise. And I think that is working a lot better. What I'm here to tell you, though, is the live streams will be coming back in about a week or two. Wicked Colors. Well, thank you. Thank you. That's very kind of you. One of the things that I think is going to be more relaxing is that we are going to be doing our live plays. We're going to be doing a couple of war games like I promised. I do not go back on my promises. And then we've got some really cool games that I've been studying and making sure I have things down. I want to have things down. So it's been good in a lot of ways. What the heck is underneath there? Okay, never mind. I've really been in a good place. I think I have one more of them out here. Why not show that one too, right? And I'm kind of just coming up with my own things and And that's what I'm really enjoying. Is I'm actually enjoying this. And some of the other stuff I painted, I redid the Space Wolves, but you're going to see that. You're going to see some orcs that I've done. I'm in a good place for the first time. I think, like I said, the last 5 months, we've been building to this point where I think we can compete with anybody as far as content and in quality. We're getting there. We're working very hard. We're giving everything we got. I'm looking forward when Tina moves at the end of the month and she's a little more settled and we can get her back on the channel, because she's always a bonus and always an attribute. And I have a lot of games that I've got specifically working with her. The thing that makes me laugh the most, I think, is when I do the tiger videos and I say, hey, this is for my grandson. And people will watch them and thumb them down. Why do you watch when I tell you it's for my grandson? It just shows you how stupid the internet is. I mean, you got to laugh. I mean, you're going to have people that hate you. Hey, whatever. You wouldn't say it to my face because you know how it end up. Bad for you. But, I mean, if that's the thing that they can do. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Camera looks awesome. Your minis are looking sweet. Well, thank you. That's oh, I have such a hard time saying his name because I can't hear it because I don't have hearing in the ear. So it's a handicap. He'll write it out. I always have a tough time saying his name. But Meet Me at the Table has become a very good friend of mine, and I really enjoy him, and I really like what he does on his channel. If you have a chance, go over and support his channel. And there's a couple other channels that mean the world to me, like Beyond Solitaire with Liz Davison, which we're going to be talking about in a few minutes. So I'm trying to get everything. Richard Kerr, Euphrates, Ice Guardian. I mean, look at all these great people that are showing up. I mean, this is nice to see everybody. And, of course, the wonderful and Tina. Barrett. I had to say it a few times. Barrett. Okay, there we go. Got it. All right. So, a couple of really, really cool updates that I have. We're going to be, like I said, we're coming back to live stream. We didn't kill him. Justin and his fiance bought a house. We helped them buy a house because for those of you that don't know, we have a granddaughter coming. Emery Grace is going to be her name, and I've been on pins and needles, and she's expected in August. And they bought a house. We've been going through a lot. That's why you've seen a lot of tape stuff, but I've been working my butt off late into the evening, and I found that to be really good. And then breaking up the painting has been very successful for me. Well, they bought a house. If Tina was here, she would know it's just down the street and around the corner to the right. And there's a couple of nice houses there. So we're having another grandkid, and I'm very excited about it. Finally, they're going to move out and have their own home, which I'm very happy for. So one of the things is, the nervousness, because unfortunately Amanda, I don't know any of you that know Amanda, has been has a very, very troubling disease. It's CF, cystic. Forgive me. Again, I'm partially deaf, and I can't hear myself when I talk. But it is cystic fibrosis, and see, I just can't say it, and forgive me. But she does not have a long life expectancy. That's the problem with this disease. So her even having this child is a miracle. And I just don't think anybody can imagine the pressure that is on these shoulders here with this. Yeah, you get the whole room back. Yeah, pretty much. It's a lot of pressure, because she's a very, very wonderful girl. If any of you follow Justin's channel, God help that, you can see Amanda, and a very beautiful, good girl. And we're doing everything we can to help. And a lot of the money that we've been raising here I've donated to cystic fibrosis, to do anything we can. Matter of fact, Tina got to meet Amanda, and she really is a sweetheart, and we love her very dearly. They're both happy, and we're going to have this beautiful grandchild. They seem to be popping up all over the place, that's for sure. Now, one of the biggest questions everybody has is, there's a problem between me and the Dice Tower. No, for the 9,000th time. All right? Sam is a very close friend who I talk to almost on a daily basis. Tom is a wonderful man who does a lot of things and moves a lot of people. And Z is hilarious and has his own bunch of people that he moves. So as a collective group, they do a lot of great things for board gaming. And let's not ever forget that. I did not go to the Dice Tower Con last year for a couple of reasons. The main one was, if anybody remembers what we went through with little Hudson, the guy that I make those videos for with the tiger. Hudson was born premature, quite a few weeks. He's very small. He has lung problems himself. And we almost lost my daughter when she had him. So when she got pregnant again, and they wanted to try again because they wanted to try to bring at least one more, and they brought Lily into the world. Lily was due the day of the Dice Tower Con, and there was no way, with what we went through with Huddy, that I was going to be selfish enough to go to a con. So we sat, and sure enough, over one of the days of the con, guess what? Lily came. And fortunately, everything went well, but Lily has her own issues, just like Hudson. And I've just lived too long. I've seen too much. I carry too much on these shoulders. And I try to do too much for too many. And I'm starting to feel it. You know, you get to that certain age, you know, near your 60s, and life takes a toll. And it wears you down. It beats you down. But I've always told you guys, and I'm going to keep doing it, that I will not let life beat me. I will take the hits and keep moving forward. Whew. It's a lot. One of the exciting things is I just got my ticket to go to the Dice Tower Con, and I'm very excited about doing that. And I don't know how many of you fans or people that watch the channel are going. But those of you that are, I'm thinking of having a little get-together where I think I'll bring in some food, and we can all sit and just chat, and you can ask me all the questions that you want in person. And I think that would be that's why you bench 300 pounds. I warm up with 300 pounds. Soul Razor. I mean, I'm almost done, but 300 pounds is warming up. Rob, you literally lift a few hundred kilos on your shoulders every morning. Yeah, I do, and I think it really does. Well, let's get back to the Dice Tower Con, and we could talk about life afterwards, because I need to stay on to a certain amount of time, and then I have to get this video I just shot up. But I'm thinking of have a nice get together. Tina, I was hoping you would come down for those days, and we'd go to the Dice Tower together. I would really, really. Rhythmic Bliss, how are you? It's so nice to see you. I love your shows. Thank you so much. That you have no idea how much that means to me. And I scratch my head over a lot of things, and YouTube can be very frustrating. But, in the long run, when I'm doing these paint tutorials or blueprints, as I call them, nothing means more to me than when I hear somebody say, I picked up a brush because of you, and you made me try this, and I love it. Or, maybe it wasn't for me. But, for me, actually, it would be nice if Tina did come, because then Tina would be able to. She's got a place to stay. She knows that. Congratulations, Scott. Have a great time at the con. Oh, thank you, Scott. Oh, and let me tell you another con that I'm going to as well. And I'm thinking of doing something there. Which I'm glad Scott's here, because he can tell you as well. Scott invited me to come to BGG Con in the spring version. After that, he will fire me, because I'm really not doing much for him. But one of the best things about it is that this is a great con. This is that con I went to in the fall was my favorite con I ever went to, and really just we want Tina Cam. Yeah, we do want Tina Cam. It was I had such a great time. It's where I saw Res Arcana, and actually in their green room, that's what I call it. And we got to play with the designers. And if you see some of the videos that people have put out, because they released it, or they sent it to all the reviewers. But I told them I thought it was one of the best games I ever played. But I am going to Dallas over Memorial Day weekend, and that is going to be a fantastic con. I hope some of you that are in Texas are going to be there, because I'm thinking of doing something where we kind of get a little get together, and I'll bring in some pizza or something like that, and we can just sit and we can just talk, and or maybe just all of us just play some kind of deduction game that plays with maybe the 4 people that'll know who I am. Tina says let's make it happen. All right, well, there you go. You see, there's another one. So if we get Tina here, and she just gets her ticket. And yes, Tina, go get your ticket. We can do that. We just had Pensacon. That's our convention here in Pensacola, Florida. Cool. But thanks, Rob. Looking forward to seeing you at BGG. But I hope you enjoyed DTC as well. It's right in my backyard, so it makes it so much easier. If you are looking for a place to eat, try Yardbird at the Venetian. Well, you know what? I think we'll do something like that. But, while Scott's here, you guys can't imagine. And, that's another thing. Everybody's always like, oh, well, you got in a huge fight with Dice Tower, so you went over to BGG. No, I went to BGG because they're more... It works better. I have the freedom to do the things that I want to do. There's a lot of pressure for Tom to do his things, and everything has to be a certain way. Where I'm kind of a loose cannon, where I kind of like to, maybe like to have a 20-minute video or a 30-minute video, and so forth and so on. And Scott gives me that freedom to do that. I come up with an idea, let's try it. I've come up with a few ideas that I think are really kind of neat, because like here on this channel, we always pull back the curtain and we tell you about our life, whether it's a good thing going on in our lives or bad things going on in life, because that's life. That's what it's all about. We all gather here together, and I'm sorry I'm shaking the table with my elbows on the table. My mother would slap me. But we come together here as a group, as a community, as a bunch of people that have a love for all these wonderful things that these people come up with in their minds, and they express themselves, and they put it to cardboard and paper. Think of that. We're all together here because of cardboard and plastic. I mean, who would have thought? Who would have thought these things happen? I think... I'll read that in a second. I'm sorry. I always try to keep up with the chat, because if you take time to write something, I always believe I should read it. Unless it's, hey, Rob, then I'll say hi back. But we come together, and we've become, over the last 3 years, a family. It shows we've grown and grown. And I try to keep that same feel. Have we changed? Have we developed? Have we changed our cameras? Have we changed all kinds of other different things? Yeah, we have. And we've done some wonderful, wonderful, wonderful things. And we've done some things that I just look at and I go, boy, I could have done that so much better. But that's life. That's what it comes down to. Risks, taking chances. And I'm allowed to do that at this wonderful, wonderful channel that stands behind me. And you know, the other thing, I'm going to Origins. I'm still working on some of the details of that. And I'll be at Gen Con. So those are the 4 that I'm going up to August. And then, you know, I'm hoping to go to BGG Con, if they still have me there, if they don't throw me out, you know, at the end of the year. And, you know, I'm going to make it a light year, because, you know, we got another grandchild coming. And a lot of change, but a lot of good change. Because we're always going to be here, and we're going to be talking about it and working our way through it. And I think that is a passion that I will always have, is to look in that camera and know so many of you out there that are having problems with your lives, or you know, going through divorces or sicknesses or children. I'm going to show this. Hold on here. Dink. Okay, there we go. The chat's moving pretty quick, so I want to make sure that I catch everything. All right, so Tina's going to come to Florida. She's going to come with us, so it's going to be to get together of Tina and Rob, which would be cool. Scott said he's happy to have us. And Andre said, what happened to the auction of boxes? Are the results in about the highest bidders? Yes, they have been notified. They have paid, and the boxes have been sent out today. We always keep our silent auctions silent. We don't want to embarrass anybody by saying how much they won something for. Since when have DT and BGG been rivals? Never. Nobody said that. Troll. Don't start trouble. I see Tom using BGG daily, so I assume everyone can get along just fine. Yeah, no. Where did I even say that they were rivals? I mean, people, you know, look into things. I mean, geez, you know, I bite my, you know, I say a word wrong and then it becomes a whole thing. So no, there's no rivalry or anything like that. There's, you know, Rodney Smith said it best one time to me, and he said, there's room for everybody in this business. And that's a true thing from Rodney that said to me. And I always clung on to that. And I believe there's room for everybody. Everybody can help everybody. Be respectful to each other. Everybody will help everybody. Rob, a loose cannon. Who would thought? Thanks, Von Deacon. Raw Lord, how are you? Love me some plastic. Yes, you do. Crimson Sun. Do you go to any cons outside of the U.S.? I would like to go to some. Well, we'll have to see, especially with the new baby coming, grandchild. BGG is the bomb. They are blessed to have you. Well, thank you, Rhythm Bliss. That means a lot. Come to UK. Oh, I want to go to the UK show so badly. I really do. GaxCon. I would like to go there. I'm hoping to go to Gen Con. Well, Kohler, Mr. Kohler, if I see you, I'll be happy. Yes, please come to BGG Con 2. If you can make it, it would be awesome. No, I would definitely come. I mean, all of you need to go to that one, and I'd like to do something together with all of you. And Liz, how are you? I haven't seen you in a while. She says, hooray for babies. Eric Burden, you going to show up on some more Alaboom shows? Really enjoy your appearances, Rob. Thanks for all you're doing. Well, I don't think Lance likes when I'm on there, but I think we may have a special guest on the Alaboom tonight, because I owe him for bombing a couple of my live shows. And I think just maybe somebody might be making an appearance. I'm not going to say who, though. Being a grandpa is awesome. Congratulations from fellow grandpa. Eugene, how are you? Come to Essen. I know it's far. Essen is another one that's on my list I would love to come to. I would love to see everybody there. Crimson Sun, congratulations on your grandchild. Children are a blessing. They sure are. I have some wonderful grandchildren. This week, we're going to be doing something a little different. There's a couple of videos that are coming up, and I'm asking you all to be patient because they're going to go up here. First, my grandson requested a whole run through about Power Rangers. And the Tiger is a big Power Ranger fan. So we're going to have some fun with that this Sunday. The following week, his Gigi, or the Queen, and the Tiger are going to be on. And they are going to do it. I'm trying to convince the Queen to do the Power Ranger thing and let the Tiger just be a complete fool. Then we are getting my little castle. Oh, castle. It's right here, too. I know it. Oh, there it is. My Little Castle Panic. What we're going to do is the Tiger and I are going to play My Little Castle Panic, show them how to play it, and then send it up to Connecticut so his father and him can play it, and he can learn the rules from the Tiger. Eric, it's not a puppet. It's a real tiger. He was just sleeping. Let's see. I'm still vertical, so I'm good. I'm glad. And Godzilla lover, how are you? Another one of my favorites. Oh, matter of fact, I just brought my my Godzilla box out here because all my Godzilla figures are going because I've made room and I've got things going on. But right now I have such a mess on this table. You need to dress up as a Power Ranger. That would be amazing. I'm too old to be a Power Ranger. I do think the Queen explaining it and the Tiger, me not being in the thing, but the Tiger, just the Tiger, her and the Tiger would be hysterical. I think some people would like it, but I think most of all my grandson would like it and my granddaughter. So going back, I'm thinking of doing some events at all three events because number one, Orlando is my home, so that's a good one to do something at the Dice Tower Con. So I was able to get my ticket for that. I didn't think I was going to be able to, but I did. But my two home cons, and this is for where, you know, I'm a part of BGG, is the spring and the fall. I really want to do something special there. Gen Con, I'm thinking maybe, as long as my roommate doesn't lose his mind, who I love anyways. The Green Godzilla Ranger. Yeah, go one. Who's your favorite Doctor Who theme game? I have two I have to try. I have the miniature game that I am getting ready to kind of figure, and that's been sitting on the shelf. That kind of reminds me of Folklore that sat on my shelf for 3 years until I finally tried it and I went, oh my God, this is the greatest game ever. But I also have the Gale Force 9 one back here that I haven't had a chance to take a look at. You know, there's just so much stuff comes out, and I you know, sometimes I'll just get, you know, I'll order a whole bunch of stuff and it'll just come in and I'll get overwhelmed. But we get there, you know, we get things done. That's what I really enjoy doing. So that's kind of what I want to do. Those are kind of things that I'm looking forward to doing, and really just bringing everybody closer. You know, I always felt uncomfortable, and if you notice, I kind of pulled away a little bit. I didn't like the whole Oronite thing. I just felt it was inclusive, if that's the right word for it. It was for a certain group, and it didn't allow anybody else to just come in. We're just a gaming community. It's the Oronite thing. I just felt so uncomfortable because, number one, it sounded egotistical on my behalf, and a lot of things. And I think that's why the Discord went away. I just kind of walked away. I just wanted to make myself just there for anybody that just wanted to just accidentally run into the channel and just go, hey, you know, this is for me. You know, I'm very blessed by the people that are around me and all of you, and I just don't think you realize how much I appreciate each and every one of you. Paul McNally, how are you? Hi, Rob. Nice hat. Go Leafs. You betcha, brother. Love the new camera and blueprint painting videos. Yeah, you're going to see so much of it. I really want to get all the old videos backed off. I just don't want anybody associating me with those older videos. But that was the only technology I knew. And so many people surpassed me, which isn't a bad thing because it's not a horse or pony race. But I always feel that I could have just brought you something better. You deserve better. And I think I'm doing that now. I mean, I invested almost $3,000, and I'm probably going to invest another $1,000. But I mean, will I ever see that money? No, no, not this little channel. But does that money provide you with something? Does it give you something? Am I able to do something that's meaningful and helps or maybe makes a difference in one person's life? Is that money worth it? I think so. For me, it is. Jason, greetings from Minnesota. Well, howdy. And I know it's been pretty cold up there lately. Meet me at the table. Barrett, you see how hard I struggle. Thanks for the great streams. Have to go. Been a pleasure listening while I watch my kids swimming lessons. When you live in a land of 10,000 lakes, swimming lessons are pretty much mandatory. Yeah, I bet they are. And they are. And Barrett, you're a good guy, and I'm glad we're friends. I really am. I'm very blessed by that. Another big thing I want to do at the Dice Tower is I'm looking forward to meeting and spending some time with Liz Davison. I'm looking forward to spending some time with Richard Launius. We've been trying to get together for the longest time. Due to some illnesses and other things, I have not been able to. And of course, Pete from Cool Mini or Not. The three of us are going to spend some time together, and that's what I'm looking forward to so much. Appreciate the detail much better, helping me get motivated to paint my hate minis. Well, that's awesome, Paul. Thank you so much. Thoughts on Tals and I can't hear it. Talisman Kingdom Hearts Disney in Talisman sounds fun. I got a instant message about a few days ago, and it was from my daughter, and all it was in capitals is "this real?" And I said, yes. And she lost her mind. If you know, Talisman is like one of our favorite games here. They grew up on it. They love it. And it is a family at the holidays. We play it. It is a tradition to play Talisman, and everybody want to kill each other. Well, Kingdom Hearts is her favorite video game of all time. So, boom. Get a load of that one. You match that together, what more can you do? I got back into miniature painting and gaming a couple of years ago after a 20-year break, and this was the first channel where I felt welcome. Raw Lord, this is what I'm talking about. You just summed up everything I've ever wanted to do. I want to touch people. I want to move people. I want to make a difference. It's not about how many subscribers I can get or how cutesy I can show off and paint. I never try to paint over what I think people can paint. Now, there are some wonderful artists out there that are so much better than me. So much better. But I think the only thing I have is that I love to teach. And I love to take the time and try to show you what goes through my mind and how I think somebody that would pick up a brush for the first time would go through and do this. And I'm going to keep doing it until my hands go, my eyes go, which both are going. You know, I don't know how many years I got left, you know, doing this. Your eyes and your hands go, and my hearing, that's the other thing. So I'm going to go as long as I can. I promise you that. I promise you. I will go until I cannot no longer. Fallen Lands and Dungeon Degenerates on my table at the moment. Fallen Lands is awesome. I love those guys. I love Fallen Dominion. Ugh. All right. Rob, great. Go watch the Kingdom Death Monster surprise video. Rob looks stunned. Giggles. Yeah, I was stunned. When everybody put that together, that was really amazing. That for me is very bittersweet, and I really, really enjoy that. And you're going to be seeing some really cool stuff this year with that. 2019 is going to be a great year for new games. So much coming out. Yeah, I know. We just hope that the good games don't get buried. That's a big worry. Another thing I wanted to update, which I'm looking at my little list here. Frostgrave is coming. Frostgrave is coming. Frostgrave and Shadows, Rangers of Shadow Deep. You're going to love that. And Kingdom Death Monster are coming. Those three are on the slate for this month. And I promise you they will be here. The Wallace, 6969. Hi, Rob. Well, hello. How are you, my friend? We have so many wonderful things coming. We have so many wonderful, wonderful things that we're just so blessed to have all this stuff. And I've been very lucky to know a couple of companies personally, like Flying Frog, Everything Epic, the guys at Fallen Dominion, that have been so kind to this channel. You know, a lot. I feel very uncomfortable trying to introduce myself to designers or companies and say, hey, I'm Rob Orrin, I have a channel. I always feel so uncomfortable doing that. And so when somebody says, hey, do you want to take a look at this? You know, of course I do, you know, and I always feel a responsibility and, you know, to take a look at it and give a true feeling of it. And if I do think it's wonderful, and you know, the thing is, I really like most games. Yeah, I know it sounds crazy, but I really do. Dragonfire or Darkest Night, each to get next. Well, I think we have one over here, which is Dragonfire, which I have all the expansions for, and I got to get to the table. And Darkest Night from Victory Point Games, and let me tell you, one of my favorite videos I did last year was at Gen Con and learning Nemo's War from the guy who invented it. I mean, it was just fantastic. John from Falling Dominion is so nice. They are just superb. They are fans of this channel, but most of all, they're just very loyal to this channel, and they are the heartbeat of this channel. And just like all you are, you just have no idea how much it means to me. And I do ramble on, and you know, this was supposed to be like a 10-15 minute thing, but of course, you know, I'll go like an hour and a half and never shut up. I'm just looking at some of the things that we have. We have the Vaulted Dragons, Comanauts, you're going to see a review for very soon. Champions of Horror, we're going to be painting very soon. You got Killzone. We're doing the big setup for that. Those were the big four. Frostgrave, Killzone, D100, and Kingdom Death Monster. And let me just add one more. Rangers of Shadow Deep. Those are the big five that I wanna head into. I've been very happy doing that. Very excited to see Rangers of Shadow Deep done by you. We're going to do a couple painting videos. I'm going to do them very quick. They're going to be like, just show you how I get my Rangers together. And we have all the werewolves and stuff like that painted already. It's just going to be such a good time. I'm really looking forward to it. I think I've got a little more terrain that I'm working on, and I think you're going to be very excited. We have another terrain video coming up in 2 weeks. It's already been shot. And I'm also excited about Shadows of Brimstone Adventures. That really looks a lot of fun. Rob, did you ever get to paint Lords of Hella? No, I got to work that way, and Helen tells me it's such a great game. I definitely have to do that. I want to do it, and somebody told me not to glue it. I was about to glue it all. I'm so stupid. There we go. 2019 is going to be a great year for games, plus the Avengers and Godzilla movies coming too. I know, I'm going to go see them both. And I don't go see movies. That's for sure, my dear. All right. I think I don't think I have too much of anything else, and I think my camera's charged, so I can continue on painting some hate. I'm really enjoying putting up these videos. They're a lot of fun, and I'm getting to be very creative. So it's nice. And we're going to be talking in a video very soon about art and no art, and where do you draw inspiration from. No gluing. That was me. Yeah, I'm glad somebody pointed that out, because I'm looking, oh, well, let me glue these together. That would have been bad. What else did we have that we wanted to get out onto the table? Oh, and we have Madara with coming up in the middle of the month with Doug Herring from oh God, Mystic Eye. We're gonna have Barrett, if I can get that out. We're gonna have him join us, and I'm going to run all the camera work and move the bad guys. So we're really going to have a great time. We're going to start adventure mode, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I think you're really going to enjoy that live playthrough, but that's a couple weeks away. Oh, okay. I have to upload some videos. I've got some other stuff. I already shot War and Pieces for next week. We skipped War and Pieces so we can do a painting video. I really want these painting videos to really start to emphasize what the channel is now. And I hope you spread the word that we are where we need to be and we can compete. And not so much compete, but we're in the game, I think. I really do. Saeed! Hi all, just got here. Glad to see you. Unfortunately, I'm just about to leave, but you never know. If I wake up, you may see me on the Alaboom tonight. If I do, I may Pearl Harbor with my boy the Tiger, because Tiger's a little nasty. He hasn't eaten in a while. So true. I hope they make another expansion for Touch of Evil, Jason says. And Wallace says yes, they need to. Von Deacon, thank you for old school tactical videos. Now I'm getting ready to pull the trigger on the entire set. Oh my God, that set is gorgeous. Mark Walker, Flying Pig Games, is a wonderful human being. I can't say enough. I'm looking forward to trying to get to Origins to spend some time with him and Herman. I'm pretty sure we're going to have a great time. 30th, like they did with the last night. Oh, excuse me. Okay. Like they did with the last night on Earth. They did that 30th edition. Yeah, oh boy, that looks cool. I have it. I got to open it up. On the other side here, there's another wall of games. If I pulled these games out, you would see a wall of games behind that. Yeah, there's just too many games. Too many games and not enough time to show them y'all. All right. That's it. Let's cut it short. Let me get this uploaded. Listen, we're going to go live Sunday. I think we'll do a live vlog. The following weekend, once they're settled and they got everything squared away, I will do a couple of live playthroughs. The key now is to really nail home these painting videos and some of my Rob look-ats. You're going to be seeing those even change. I have ideas how to use it. I bought a gimbal, and I want to sweep and show you the game. Not just, oh, here's a position. Hi, or hi, my name is Rob. We're going to say some ridiculous, stupid joke, which nobody laughs at. Well, they laugh at, but, you know, just to make the guy feel good, or whoever the person is. I want to do something. I want to be different. I want to give you a different angle. I want to give you passion and feeling and feel like you're there, like you opened it up for the first time yourself. And these are the things that we're trying to accomplish with all this new equipment. And, well, look who decided to show up. but a little late because we're just about to leave. But we do love the kabuki so much. That is one of my, sometimes I'll just text her and go, did I do that okay? And then she gives me her opinion, and then I feel better. We have that kind of relationship. So she, her and Helen are where I spring everything off of. All right. I love you all. I do. You have no idea how much. You have no idea how much you all have meant to me, my life, who I am, how I am, and how I go forward. Because without all you wonderful people, I just don't think, I think I'd be a very lonely person. And being able to look out there and just know that some of you I meet at these conventions and stuff like this, how much it means to me and how much I just don't feel alone. I don't feel alone anymore. And I'm thankful for that. And I have you to thank for that. You are all wonderful, and I do love you so. With that said, until next time, it's your old pal Rob, and we will. Now, Helen tells me that before I say goodbye, I have to pause for a minute before I hit the button because I always cut myself off. So I will see you soon. Carl Greiner, he says, keep the hate coming. It's great. Every couple days, you will have some hate. I keep the hate coming. I love it. And I will. And I will see you guys soon.